For instance, if I take a look at the gravity scan on Minmus, I've had, there we go, number of rovers on Minmus, and not rovers, sorry, landers on Minmus, and they've been collecting science. And I'm noticing here I got all the gravity science in the lowlands, which is this biome right here. But the nearby Great Flats, I only got a portion of that science, and I'm not actually sure why only a portion. So I started looking at, and notice that's with some of the other ones, same with the Midlands and the Greater Flats. And that got me looking into, if I get all of these ones off except for landers. Got me looking at, because I have a few landers on Minmus. These are uncrewed landers. These are on the moon. These guys, Minmus here, I was looking at them, and they're all done what they have done. Like, for instance, if I click on the Minmus 2B and I go to Auto, I can see here that it has all of this sciencey stuff, but it's completed all the science it can. See, it says, like, gravity sand, 56 out of 56. It's waiting to do more, but it can't. And then I'm realizing, well, I just should move this to a different biome. So let's go back just here again. It's telling me here that some of these are in shadow. I don't want to move them while they're in shadow. But let's, while we're waiting for this to move over to about here, let's go check on the Minmus 2B, just really quick. We'll land with these guys in just a second. And we're going to go to it from here. So you can turn water into, well, in real world, lots of stuff. I'm not quite sure what you can and can't do here. So here's the Minmus 2B. It has 248 meters per second left of delta V. That's a little iffy, but I mean, it's not doing anything. Let's take a look at its situation as far as maps go. So we're right here. Let's zoom in on this. So we do have quite a lot. We are sitting in Highlands right now, and right next door are Midlands. Let's open up the SCANsat Science Archive. Oh my gosh, got too many. There we go. And Midlands is one of the ones, see, that I don't have a whole lot of. So, literally, like, look how close we are to Midlands. Let's just zoom this in. We can center this on the craft. There we go. This is Highlands, and like literally just a smidge to the east. Zoom in a bit more. We have Midlands, and then I guess that is Slopes. And Slopes I got like nothing. And there's also Slopes this way. That's not far. Let's think about this. So I could go to either the Slopes or the Midlands. Not a lot of delta V. And if it crashes, that'll be entertaining too. So it looks like to the east. Let's make sure I got my mapping right. I think. Yes, so this is this plateau. These are slopes here. But if I just come a little bit, I mean, hardly anything that way. I think maybe the better thing to do is to go that way. I think that's what I'm going to do. Now, how am I doing for electricity? I might retract that. Oh, I cannot retract this solar panel. It's not... Okay, so we'll just have to... Let's give this a go. So we're going to turn SAS on. We got to go a little bit to the east, which I think is this way, but not very far, and we're just looking for Midlands. Engines are all a go. For now, there's 4 of them. If one of them suddenly fails, I have no idea how many ignitions are left on these fellas. Reliability. 54. Oh my gosh. Okay, these should be good. So east is this way. Okay. Just looking at the Navball. So let's throttle up. Oh, we got something exploded right away. One of my engines exploded. Oh, we're off to a great start. So what we're going to do is we're going to shut down the engine that would be opposite to it. So this one and this one are now. We're still got some balance thrust. It's only Minmus. We should be able to make this work. Oh, these old. There is a time thing. It's not just ignition. So let's try this again. So throttle up. Oh, we're off. Okay. And we're looking for Midlands over this way. Spin this around. Oh, put this on surface. That was a lot of a boost right there. We should be getting Midlands. I can already see on this map. Zoom in a bit more. There, we're in Midlands. So I think what would be our best plan, I shouldn't have given as much thrust as I did. I wasn't sure what it was going to take. Working on only 2 engines. Of course, it's entirely possible one of these 2 engines might fail on the way down, and then that's going to be the end of that little party. Okay, let's see here. We are 200 meters above the surface. We should probably roll this way for the solar panel. Okay, let's kill throttle. I think we got a lot more delta V than I thought I did. Or at least it's taking much less delta V than I was worried it was going to. There we go. Okay. Alright. Slow down. Slow down a lot. You don't know how much... Okay, that's good. Wasn't sure what our deceleration is going to be here. Okay, there we go. Whoop. And a little more, and just, oh, this is like a kissy touch. There we go. Beautiful. And we should be now collecting all kinds of science, right? Nope, just the gravity scan. That's okay. So it takes 3 days, 3 hours to collect that gravity scan. Is our electricity... I notice I only have 1 solar panel going. I'm assuming that's going to be enough. Yep, solar panel's been good. That was worth it. That was worth it. Need more science. There's still like 46 science to collect here, so I think that was worth it for that little guy. Okay, what else? Do I have another? That was the Minmus 2B. I also have the Minmus 5C. Let's check on him. Still pop it over to... And then we'll get to our... Whoa, we're a little bit of jumpy jump. Oh, I thought you were in the daylight. Did you lie to me? I thought it was... Okay, oh, we're on the poles. Oh, this is a little bit scary. Maybe that's what got it confused, thinking... I guess it might be getting some... Is it getting some solar on here? Just might be. Are some of these getting solar panel anyway? Occluded by terrain. Okay. What is our electricity situation? Electricity is pinned at the top. Might be worth... We might try to move this guy. So this is another old lander. I believe this one was part of a land and return, because I know this thing, the materials bay and a mystery goo, and I'm noticing a decoupler. So my guess is there was a return vehicle on the top of this that took the samples from here and here and returned with them. That's my guess anyway. Anyway, back to SCANsat. Where is this fella? It's on a pole. Oh, this is not as encouraging. We activate the engine here. Shut down engine. Activate engine. I don't know why I'm not getting... It's saying 0 delta V and I don't know why. That's weird. Is there an issue with this engine? Oh, the thrust limiter's at 0. That might have something to do with it. Probably doesn't need a thrust limiter at 0. Okay, I'm mumbling. 640 meters per second of delta V. That's pretty good. So let's take a look here. We are in the poles, right? Yes. And it looks like our nearest biomes off this way, which are lowlands, which we have lots of. This one might be one not worth moving. Oh, wait, that's a flag. That's not where we were. Up here, silly. We're up here. Okay, there's still poles, right? Yeah. But down here are more midlands. I should have moved this fella to the midlands. And lowlands. Over here are highlands. And over here are lesser flats. 640 meters per second. I'm going to go for these lesser flats. We're going to go for these lesser flats. Let's zoom this out. I'm having fun hopping these. I think I just forgot about them. I think is really what happened. So I can see lesser flats to the south. I'm looking this area here. I just want to zoom out my mini-map till I see them. Boy, we're zooming out a lot. Okay, that can't be right. Oh, I see what's going on here. Oops. This is like a polar. We're looking from Minmus from the top, and it's kind of confusing me. Okay, I want to go... Oh, that's zooming. Can I not? Or that's... No, that's right. I'm trying to... This way, this way, this way. I think it's very confused because we're around the poles. The heck with it. Okay, I'm not going to rely on the mini-map. So I'm going to go south and a little bit west. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it and go. South and a little bit west. Let's go. Okay, so south is 180 and a little bit towards the 170. Okay, throttle up. Watch that apoapsis. We're going this way. A little more south. Watching my trajectory here. Okay, we're gonna coast up here. My apoapsis is up about 6 kilometers, so I'm already much further than I need to be. We'll coast up the apoapsis and then we'll extend this. Go. Different landers with different technologies, all launched at different times. So I'm aiming for these lesser flats here. Maybe if I put a mini-map more that way. That works. Okay. Let's go. So I'm extending that trajectory. A little more westward. Should be, here we go. We're starting to see it over here. Okay. We're not too far from being in orbit. It is a long distance, though. Okay, put this on surface. Let's get over there. Should watch my electricity because I don't. It's still pin. Do I have a fuel cell or some sort of thingy going? Because it just. Oh, look at this. We have ourselves a fuel cell on this thing and it's running. That's not necessarily a bad thing. That's why it was saying the electricity was fine. How are our resources? I probably have the fuel cell to run the materials bay and stuff. So we're using up hydrogen to run, and what's the fuel cell run on? Hydrogen, must be hydrogen and oxygen. Sorry, come back here. Yeah, hydrogen and oxygen we're using up. It's not using up fuel, so we'll go with it. It's okay. Okay, here we go. These are our lesser flats. You can see us coming over on the mini-map here. And honestly, I think we can spin this around, put this down anywhere we want. Should be on surface again. I was about to say like why our electricity wasn't going down, but now I know. Okay, I don't need this big map. I don't need this either. Yeah, in Kerbalism, the materials bay in particular uses up a lot of electricity, but it only runs for like 20 minutes, and then you don't need that much electricity anymore. Oh, it won't let me time warp any faster. Ah, you're a stinker. It won't, you know, it doesn't, then it runs for 20 minutes, and then, so the fuel cell's a nice alternative, because it generates a lot of electricity. You put on a little bit of hydrogen and oxygen to run the fuel cell. Make sure it runs long enough to be able to fuel that. But now that the materials bay is done, there's no reason for me to. So that's all that's happening there. But I can use that up while we do our landing. Am I anywhere near slopes and stuff too? I bet you I am. That's lowlands, lowlands, lowlands. There's slopes that way. This guy might be a good candidate to hop again towards some slopes. We're still quite a way. Still won't let me time warp. I'm just getting bored. I want to get to the point. You know what? Let's just put it down here. Let's just kill off our horizontal velocity. No idea how many ignitions are left on this guy. 30, but these are old engines. Just going to put her down right around here. Don't need this. Can tell how old this is because of the probe body doesn't have any lock to retrogrades or lock to progrades or any of that. So this is an old, oh, here it is, 148 days this thing has been here. All right, let's get her down. Okay, let's slow down a little bit here. Okay, we're doing good. All right. So no shadow. But I really want to start squeezing out science. I am kind of desperate for some. Oh, I got 126 science. I can unlock a node. There's something. Okay, let's slow down, slow down, slow down. Only 100 meters from the surface here. Or 150 meters now, sorry. 200 meters I was. Okay, this is pretty good. I don't know why it keeps telling me I can't time warp. I'm not hitting the time warp button, I swear. This thing is really awkward to maneuver. Okay, we're almost at the bottom. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so we should be collecting. We're not. We've been to the lesser flats. Oh, for goodness sakes. I read something wrong. We got everything here we need at the lesser flats. Shoot! Ah! Should have gone for the slopes. Man. Okay, I looked at something wrong. Should I go for the slopes? Now I only have 200 meters per second left in this thing. Shoot, how did I mess that up? I got slopes to the east. Oh, that was a great big giant waste of time. Okay, got slopes to the east. Let's go for it. East, I don't know. That way maybe? Oh, I should have kept that map open. I don't know how I messed that up. Sorry about that. Okay, east and a smidge south. Don't have a lot of fuel left, though. So I'm going for these slopes over this way. See what I do. Disappointed. Still won't let me time warp. If I went for the slopes right away, I would have the fuel for sure, but somehow I messed that up. Oh my god, this thing is sluggish. Are you gonna let me time warp yet? Nope. Oh, physics time warp. Oh yeah, I can do that as well. Oh, I see in the chat people are talking about Valentina. Are you perhaps referring to Valentina's incident? Valentina had some spaghettification happening to her that I refused to accept. This is going to be a challenging landing. I thought I was coming up here, but I clearly am not. But we're going to be... Well, I guess I'm landing on the slopes, right? That's like the dealio. Okay, let's roll a little bit this way. Just thinking about getting this one leg pointing downhill. Okay, slow down here, buddy. I'm not into slopes yet. Oh boy, this is going bad. Already this is going bad. Okay, slop. I only got 76 meters per second left. Am I in slopes? I am not. I need to go more up the hill. Oh my gosh. Okay, I've lost this one. Okay. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. Something feels crazy out of balance. Okay, no, I have lost control of this. This isn't going good. Oh well, had to happen to one of them. Something feels really whacked about this, but I think this one's going to meet its demise. I was going for the slopes. I can see now I'm going to miss them because I lost control of the vehicle, but I don't even think I have enough delta V to put this down anyway. So we're just going to try and see if we can put it down. But I messed that up. Messed that up. Suggest you retract the antenna. Yeah, I don't know, but if I retract the antenna, that might be my only source of communication because I don't have... I have a relay network, but I'm not convinced just the antenna in the probe body reaches that far, so I'm a little worried about retracting the antenna. But I think this thing's got bigger problems anyway. Maybe this is my cue to get to my Kerbals. Okay, I'm just going to try and see if we can... okay, let's punch it. Because I think I'm going to run out of fuel anyway. Oh, well, that was more oomph than I thought. Only 8 meters per second left. So, where are we? 50 meters from the bottom. Our speed is more than what our delta V is, so that's always a bad sign. And we're out of fuel, right? Yeah. It says 2, but... I think we're going to fall over, but... well, that's a landing. That's not a landing in a biome that does anything for me, but it was a landing. Okay. Alright. But I missed the slope, so I'm a little mad at myself. Alright, let's get up to Minmus Station. Enough of this. Enough.